The next refactoring, which is also the last one that we'll see, extract method, is one of the most commonly used refactorings, as it is applicable in many situations. The starting point is a method that is too long and contains cohesive code fragments that really serve a single, very specific purpose. So we start from a cohesive code fragment in a large method. What we can do in this case is to create a method using that code fragment, and then replacing the code fragment with a call to that method. Let's look at this with an example. Here I have this method called printOwing, and what it does, imagine that it does a lot of operations here that I'm just not listing, and then it's got a set of print statements that are just printing a lot of details about the owing information. And then again, a lot of code after that. So what I could do in this case to simplify the method is to transform this set of statements. They're cohesive in the sense that they do just one thing. They just print these details into a method, and then I replace the statements with a call to that method, which is actually something similar to what we did as part of some of the previous refactorings. Here I'm showing the result. So here is the method that I extracted. As you can see, it contains the code that was previously here. I gave it a meaningful name. I called it print details, so it's clear what it does. And now the printOwing method is simpler because I still have the remaining code, the one that I didn't touch, but now this potentially long list of details, of prints of details, is now replaced by a single method call. So again, similar to the previous refactorings that we saw, if we just look at the printOwing method, it's very easy to figure out what this part does. Oh, it prints some details. And once more, I really want to stress this. If you don't care about how this is implemented and knowing that this prints some details is enough, then you're done. You don't need to understand anything more. It's clear, it's self-explanatory. And if you need to look at what print details does, you just go and look at print details and you look at it in isolation. So it's easier to understand what this does without having to think of the rest of the code. So once more, the goal of refactoring is just to improve your design, make the code more readable, make the code more maintainable. And also keep in mind, all of these are kind of small examples. You also always have to think about the effect that this can have on larger code bases. It can really improve a lot the understandability and maintainability of your code. So in general, it's design.